How did you meet the love of your life? I'll go first. So I was at this store making copies in downtown Chicago when this woman walked in, and there was something really familiar about her. Maybe I just found her really attractive, but I needed to talk to her. So I walked up to her, and I got like no game, and I didn't know what I was going to say. I said the first thing that came to mind, I said, "Excuse me, you look really familiar. I think I know you." And she looked at me and she's like, "I don't think I know you." And I said, "Wait, are you from here? Did you grow up here?" And she said, "I lived here till I was 5 and then I moved away." And I said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's you after all these years. I'm Harlan, do you remember?" And she was even more confused. And I said, "Actually, I don't really know you, but if I did, this would be so exciting to see you after all these years." And she thought that was kind of funny. She didn't leave. Well, she couldn't leave because she was sending a fax and she needed to wait for the fax confirmation. So she sat down, and in front of her were all these copies. I was writing my advice column at the time, so she started to kind of look through those, and we started to talk. And eventually I said what I was thinking. I was really nervous. I said, "It was really nice talking to you. Can I give you a call sometime?" And she said, "Yeah, that would be nice." And she wrote down her phone number on the back of a receipt. And I kept the receipt because I needed it for taxes, but I later put it in a frame and gave it to her for an anniversary. So I went out of town for a week, and I called her when I got back, which later she said was really annoying because I took so long to call her. But I wanted to ask her on a date when we could, go on a date. I didn't want to wait a very long time. So I called and asked her if she wanted to go out, and I said, "Do you want to go on a date?" And she said, "Yes, that would be great." And I made plans. I bought shoes. I bought new shoes because I wanted to have nice shoes. She liked my shoes, actually. I remember during the date, she's like, "I like your shoes." So anyway, we went to this place called the Half Shell, and then we went to Kingston Mines. It's a blues club. And we were dancing at the blues club, and I'm the worst dancer, but still, we had a kiss. We had our first kiss, and I really liked her, and I wanted to spend as much time with her as I could. So we saw each other like the next 8 days. We saw each other every day. And on the 9th day, she said she needed some space because things were moving a little fast. And in the past, I would have been upset, but I said, if you need to see other people or you need space, I'll force myself to do the same. And I was really nice and respectful. And she later told me how annoying it was that I was so nice to her. So I didn't call her. And then the next day, she called me. And she said, "Do you want to go out again?" And I said, "Yeah, that'd be great." And we've been together ever since, coming up on 20 years this summer. And it all started because I took the risk that leads to love. I asked her to go out, and she said yes. And I encourage you to do the same.